Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the present continuous. So we're going to be focusing on the verb stare più gerundio. Okay, so what is the present continuous? In Italian we call that il presente progressivo. We're going to be using it when you're talking about something that is happening right now, so at the moment in which you are speaking. Let's compare a little bit the present tense and the present continuous. Let's look at the sentence. Solitamente vado a scuola alle 8:30. This translates to usually I go to school at 8:30. If I say something like this and I'm using the present tense, because you have vado a scuola, quindi vado, the present tense of the verb andare, io vado, you are saying that generally, usually, it's your habit of going to school at 8:30. It doesn't mean that you're doing it right now. It just says that this is what you usually do. Compare it with this sentence. Sto andando a scuola. This means I'm going to school. So you're using sto plus andando, which is the verb stare at the present tense, plus andando, which is the gerund form. If you say a sentence like this, it means that right now you are going. It's not something that's going to happen in the future or that it usually happens. You're saying that you're doing it right now, at the moment of which you are speaking. Let's look at another example. Il film comincia alle 20:30. The movie begins at 8:30. You're talking about something that's going to start in the future, not right now. But if I say vieni, il film sta cominciando, I'm saying, hey, come, hurry up, the movie is about to begin right now. So I'm going to be using sta cominciando, stare più gerundio, if I want to talk about something that's happening right now. So, as you have guessed, this verb tense is actually quite easy to form because you need the present form of the verb stare plus the gerund. Let's just review quickly the form stare at the present tense. Io sto, tu stai, lui, lei sta, noi stiamo, voi state, loro stanno. You have to remember this form in order to create the present continuous. So you have that and you need to add the gerund, il gerundio. To create the gerund, it's actually quite easy. You need to start with the infinitive form of the verb. You need to take the stem of that infinitive verb. So let's, for example, work with the verb parlare. If you have to take the stem, it means that you are eliminating the last three letters. So you are eliminating are, and you're left with parle. For all the verbs that end in are, you take away those last three letters and you add ando. So your verb will become parlando. You put the two together, so you take your verb stare at the present tense and you add the gerund. Sto parlando. With the verbs that end in ere, and ire, you do exactly the same. You take away those last three letters and you add endo, endo. For example, the verb scrivere, you take away the ere at the end and you add endo scrivendo. Io sto scrivendo. Same thing with partire. You take away the last three letters and you add endo. Sto partendo. Now, you do have some irregular verbs, but there are not many, and so I will list them for you and I suggest that you learn them, okay? Here they are. Dire becomes dicendo, sto dicendo. Fare becomes facendo, sto facendo. Bere becomes bevendo, sto bevendo. Let's look at some examples. Il signor Rossi sta bevendo una Coca-Cola. Gabriele sta facendo la spesa. Cosa sta dicendo Luca? Non capisco. Okay, I want to add a little extra information with the verb stare since we're talking about it. And I wanted to finish off by telling you that if you need to practice with this verb tense, I suggest that you pair this lesson with the book that you find in the link below. If you go to page 52, you have lots of exercises directly on this verb tense on this form. So pair this video up with that book, download the PDF if you need to, and you have a wonderful Italian lesson for you. The little extra thing that I want to tell you about that concerns the verb stare is the form stare plus per plus infinitive. For example, in a sentence like sta per arrivare il taxi, which means the taxi is about to arrive. So you will use stare plus per plus infinitive when you're talking about an action that's going to happen in the near future. For example, sto per uscire. I'm about to go out. In the future, like in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes. Prendo l'ombrello. Sta per piovere. I'll take the umbrella. It's about to rain. Okay, so you can use also this form to talk about something that's happening in the super near future. All right, this is it for today. Remember to download the PDF, to rewatch the video, and to buy the book if you want to add exercises. I'll give you a big, big kiss, and I'll see you next time. Ciao tutti!